Marjanovic 6-5 in his second round match, while Matt Edgar was rather easier an opponent for Dave Chisnall, a 6-0 whitewash and 101.3 average for Chizzy. Rod Harrington alongside me in the commentary box for this one. We've seen some cracking matches this afternoon, and this could be another high-quality affair if both players are at the top of their game, Rod.
Yes, if they're at the top of the game, I totally agree, but Brendan Dolan's going to have to step it up from his last game, because Chisnall was exceptional, and Brendan was certainly below par, especially in the early part of the match. And if he doesn't get out of the gate quick, then, you know, he could be on the end of a bit of a whopping. But, you know, we always know that Brendan Dolan is one of the most underestimated guys in world darts, along with Sulovic and what have you. But Chisnall's in a good place at the moment. He's playing exceptional. So he's going to be tough to hang on to. We know that Chisnall's going to hit a lot of 180s, because that's what he's famous for. The last 2 years, he's held the record for the 180s in the Premier League. So it's going to be a tough one here for Brendan Dolan, I feel.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, Brendan to throw first. Game on!
So it is the Northern Irishman to get us underway here. He made a Pro Tour final in Barnsley in April, did Brendan. It's the fifth time these have met competitively. Chisnall leading the head-to-head 3-1 at the moment. The last time they met, the Players' Championship event in Coventry last November, which Dave won 6-5. And he's immediately up and running with the first 180 of the match in his first 3 darts, Dave Chisnall.
Do you know what I can't understand with Dave Chisnall? How he doesn't hit 180s more often. And the same with Van Gerwen, because they hit so many 180s. You would think that, you know, it would be a formality for them to hit 9 dart legs.
Yes, we saw Max Hopp hit 7 perfect darts on stage last night in his win over Mervyn King. And Max Hopp did actually hit a 9 darter on Thursday night in the qualifying tournament here, coming through as one of the host nation qualifiers. And great to see a German player make it through to the final day for the crowd who've come out in great numbers again this weekend.
It's all about rhythm with Dave Chisnall, though. You know, we all know he's got that snatch, but if he keeps that rhythm, he really does pound the treble 20. It's just now and again when he goes off key with his balance and what have you. But a great leg of darts from both players, and you can see what Brendan thought of that. Hitting the 5 on 1-2-4 is not the best thing. So Chisnall now, 18s is the route for him.
$88. Brendan, you require 80.
So for Dolan to hold throw and get up and running here in Riesa. Well, he's missed the big number 77. So double 10 now.
70.
Well, he still had the dart at the double, but the 3 is not very often. Brendan Dolan misses big numbers, but he's missed 2. But Dave Chisnall now, the double top. Now that's not a bad guide, and that's why. Good rhythm on the doubles from Dave Chisnall, and that's a breaker throw. And Chisnall did start massively odds on here, but like I said, you don't take someone like Brendan Dolan lightly.
83.
We've not seen too much of Chizzy on the European Tour this year. He didn't actually qualify for the first 3 events, but was in Venray, the Dutch Masters, but lost in the 3rd round to Michael van Gerwen. As Michael van Gerwen added his 4th European Tour crown to his trophy cabinet. He's up against Benito van der Pas this afternoon later on, as Chizzy hits his second 180 and as many legs here.
Although Dolan lost his first leg with the throw, he's starting off a lot better than he did yesterday. But he mustn't let Dave Chisnall get in front, because once Dave Chisnall, and you see that snatch, that's when he loses his rhythm.
96.
But if he keeps it nice and calm, then, you know, he's such a tough bloke to beat.
Yes, he had a pretty decent run in the Premier League this year, did Chizzy.
42.
Well, is he going to stay there? Yes, double 11. Oh, brilliant from Chisnall. He had to stay on that treble 20 with Brendan Dolan on 96. He had line and length on the treble. And all three of those darts were as smooth as you'll ever see Dave Chisnall throw a dart. And now it's going to be an uphill battle for Brendan Dolan.
100.
Yeah, it's pulling out those sort of big out shots that players like Chizzy can achieve.
38.
That makes them so hard to beat at times.
And yet all three of those darts were terrible rhythm, weren't they? That's when Brendan Dolan has got to punish him. You cannot let off people like Dave Chisnall, because you know the next throw they're just likely to go up and hit a 140 or even a 180, and you kind of think you're in the game and then you're not.
100.
Dolan's best performance in the European Tour
60.
this year was a quarter-final appearance in Munich, where he lost to John Henderson, having beaten Michael Mansell and Simon Whitlock.
46.
But with a bit of work to do here to progress beyond the third round stage, although still early days in this match.
134.
Well, that's a better visit from Brendan Dolan, and it gives him control in this leg. He did throw first, so he can't afford to let another throw go.
34.
He doesn't have to go the 18th route here, because he doesn't have to have that third dart at the bullseye. That's what he's doing. He's just checked the scores. He's checked Dave Chisnall's scores as well as his own. So he can stay on the treble 20 probably. Well, no, he has still gone for the 18s.
So we'll just look to
75.
mop that up, and it's a two-dart finish when he comes back. And all Chizzy can do, and all Chizzy is doing, is putting some pressure on it. Switches away, obviously, from the treble 20 of 159.
Brendan, you require 47.
Good darts again from Chisnall, but may all be immaterial if Dolan can hit this double 16, which he does, to get up and running.
Brendan Dolan, full flag Dave to throw first. Game on. 43.
I mean, the first two legs of this match, Dave Chisnall had a great rhythm, and he absolutely flew out of the gate. Two really good legs, but since then he seemed to have lost all his rhythm, hasn't he? And this is where Brendan Dolan has got to make sure he keeps his. As you can see, the front nine average and overall average for Brendan Dolan is absolutely exceptional. Overall average for Dave Chisnall is exceptional, but the front nine, where you would expect him to be up at 115 to 120, that's where he's not doing it at the moment, although he's still 2-1 up.
And if he could just iron out that bit of inconsistency, Chizzy, that really would
87.
Well, it normally
make a huge difference.
Yes,
wouldn't
Mike, it normally comes out under pressure. Although at the moment he's not under intense pressure here. And this is possibly what's stopping Chizzy winning a major.
100. 140.
Another solid 140 from Dolan, his fourth of the match, to set up the 138 outshot.
100. Brendan, you require 138.
Well, Dolan will perhaps get 6 darts from here. He's going to need 2 visits anyway.
100.
Oh, that's a lovely last dart as well. Well, we see Chisnall take out 142. Can he take out the 158?
58. Brendan, you require 38.
6, double 16, or straight at it? I think he's going straight at it.
Yeah, looks like he's going to go straight for it. For an immediate break back of throw. And to make it all square here.
Brendan to throw first. Game on.
Well, certainly Dolan has got out of the gate better than he did yesterday, although he still went on and won the game. The fear was that he took 3 or 4 legs to get going, and all of a sudden he's 3 or 4 nil down. That has not happened. And in actual fact, it's Brendan Dolan now that's the one who's
90.
leading the way. 67% each, 2 out of 3. And it's ironic how Chizzy all of a sudden loses that rhythm, isn't it?
Well, yes, when you look at those first 2 legs, was it 14 darter and a 12 darter?
92.
Which, you know, that does take some beating if you've got a player taking out games in that number of legs.
80.
And level pegging on the checkout stats so far after just the 4 legs of a potential 11.
99.
Well, you kind of feel that this is certainly going to go towards the 11 legs. And you can see that what the snatch does, it's
56.
your brain telling your hand that the dart doesn't feel comfortable, and you're not got enough power to get it to the dartboard, so you kind of try and push it a bit, and what happens is your head moves back as your hand's trying to release, and that, for obvious reasons, will decrease the hand a little bit, and that's why 9 out of 10 of those darts from Chisnall will go low.
105.
Again, a bit of time on his hands then for Brendan Dolan to take the lead in this match for the first time.
30. Brendan, you require 65.
But what he doesn't want to do here, Mike, is go for the bullseye, because he's playing exceptionally well over the last 3 legs, and sometimes you're playing so well, he hasn't hit the bullseye, so 2 at double top to take the lead for the first time.
25. Dave, you require 100.
Well, Chisnall's taken out a 142. It would be a real kick in the teeth for Brendan Dolan to see Dave Chisnall take out a 145. He won't do it though, so Dolan will be back for that double top.
120.
Set it up absolutely perfectly though.
Brendan, you require 40.
Well, he's already had 2 at double top. He's got another 3 to finally close this leg off and take the lead for the first time.
20.
Can't believe it. All that hard work
24.
just chucked away. Now Chisnall for a double 12 for an absolute steal.
He can't believe it, Brendan. And he knows that you cannot let a player of Dave Chisnall's calibre in on those sort of chances. And so rather than finding himself 3-2 up and ahead for the first time, he continues to be behind.
78.
Well, will that upset the rhythm of Brendan Dolan? Because it was a break and throw for Chisnall there. Doesn't hurt so much if you rubbish a leg like that on his throw, but when you do it on your own throw, it is double jeopardy.
140.
Good visit from Chisnall. Dolan really could do with hitting a big treble to stay in this leg. And two poor visits then at the start of the sixth leg for Dolan.
134.
And Kim Hybrex and Daryl Gurney on stage next, and the winner of this one will play the winner of that one. And again, I'm sure Kim Hybrex won't take Daryl Gurney, who come through the UK qualifiers, lightly, especially if he witnessed that win he enjoyed over Simon Whitlock late last night.
Yes, and Simon Whitlock's so desperately trying to get some real top form back. That was another dent in this year's
43.
rankings, really.
Require 52.
Two darts at double 16.
Game shot in the sixth leg. Dave Chisnall. Seventh leg, Brendan and throw first.
So Chisnall goes 4-2 up, and having got off like a train, racing to a 2-0 lead, then sort of disappeared for a couple of legs, but now back on song, you feel, Dave Chisnall.
Yes, I mean, Brendan worked so hard to get it back to 2-all, had all those darts to make it 3-2, and he was the one that was on the run, and Chizzy's rhythm had gone a little bit. As he hits another 180. But with Brendan Dolan messing up, it's kind of spurred Chisnall on, and now he really is racing away.
Yes, even Russ Breyer to have a good look at that. Our overhead camera view wasn't 100% conclusive either, whether all three had gone in there, but they had done so.
140.
Well, if Brendan Dolan does go on to lose this, then he will certainly look at leg 5 and think, well, that is where I gave this game away. And Chisnall now going to get 6 darts minimum from 181.
$57. Dave, you require 124.
This then to go to within one leg of victory. Treble 18 would have left him the bullseye.
92. Brendan, you require 113.
Well, this is to just hold on to his throw, but it's a leg that it's crucial. Cannot afford to let Chisnall back to the board on double 16. Well, he's going to.
81.
And Brendan Dolan started off like this yesterday, and before he knew it was behind, he managed to grab the win at the end. But up to leg 5, he was playing absolutely superb.
Game shot, 7th.
But it is 5-2, and another breaker throw.
8th leg, Dave to throw first. Game on.
And throwing for the match then, the number 13 seed here at this weekend's International Darts Open, and filling up the red bit right at the start. He means business. He wants to get the job done and start looking ahead to a quarter-final against either Daryl Gurney or Kim Hybrex.
100.
And Brendan Dolan really needs to dig deep to turn this around.
93.
It's going to be a tough call, certainly against Dave Chisnall.
Yes, he was given that scare by Robert Marianovic, who
84.
had seen off former Lakeside champion Christian Kiss 6-0 in the first round, and Really took the game to Brendan Dolan before Dolan turned it around and won it 6-5, but
45. Dave, you require
a different
88.
proposition taking on Dave Chisnall, one of the stars of the Premier League, wanting double 14 for the match, and gets double 14, a 6-2 win. And so Dave Chisnall ends Brendan Dolan's International Darts Open campaign for this year, and it'll be Chizzy. Later on this evening, you'll see him back on stage in a quarter-final against either Daryl Gurney or Kim Hybrechts. They're on stage next.
Und noch ein Applaus für den Gewinner, der schon seine Flights ins Publikum wirft, für Dave Chisnall. Congratulations, Chizzy. Another strong performance. Do you consider yourself as one of the top favorites now?
Yeah, I do, but darts is darts. What goes. I started off well there. Brendan got back into it, but then he missed them 3 darts, 6 darts, whatever it was, and I just capitalised from there.
Right. Again, congratulations, Chizzy. See you in the next round. Thank you. Gratulation, Dave Chisnall.